All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, and welcome to the Nation Wars stream. I hope you're all excited as I am. I hope you are all ready to rumble because it's gonna be spectacular. So, tonight we have France facing off Poland. In about 5 minutes, they will be starting. Recently, Bar has seen a lot of events. We've seen a 30k Discord celebration for reaching 30k members. We had the Omega tournament a few weeks back. The Alpha tournament is coming up, the 1v1 tournament. So, a lot of exciting stuff happening in the bar community. As you can see below, we will have a few matches coming up tomorrow and this evening still also one. It's a bit late for me on my time zone. I'm gonna try to stream it, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna pass out before the moment because it's at 1:30 in the morning for me, as you can see. That is quite yeah, late. But it is a nice matchup, Brazil versus the USA. I'm quite excited to see this. China versus Czechia will be tomorrow at 9 Central European time. And then we have the other France team facing off Slovakia tomorrow at 8:30, which will probably be streamed by AirLT, another bar streamer. So, who will be playing? Here is an overview of the players for France and the players for Poland. Shout out to Commander Zod and Volshok for creating these nice logos and the Nation Wars logo. Really nicely done. It's still a work in progress. Might change a little bit the Nation Wars logo. But the France and the Poland logos are pretty cool. You see the Eiffel Tower and Poland with the eagle stretching out its wings. Pretty cool stuff. So, the team leader for France1 is Tenebos. Tenebos is also the organizer of these events of the Nation Wars. Um, as you can see, the average OS is pretty close to one another. There's actually almost no difference. There is a bit of a difference between the values of the players themselves, though. As you can see on France, we have 235 OS players and only 135 on the Poland team. But maybe that will be compensated by the lower OS values of Dark Knight, for example, 21, whilst the lowest of the Polish team is Denkta at 25. Still, these guys know how to do their stuff. They are professional bar players. They want to compete and they want to protect and uphold the honor of their nation. They will be yeah, facing off in a head-to-head. Um, just as a side note, this is all a friendly competition. There is no money involved, unlike other bar tournaments. This is just to protect and to be able for the entire year, or maybe at least a couple of months, to say to the rest of the bar community, we ruled and we've conquered you all. Other players are Lord Vidor, Efsir, Elidrit, Dark Knight 2277, and Space Drunk on the French side. For Poland, we have Baranek Bardzi. Excuse me for mispronouncing that. We have Hax. We have RKX, Hibi, Dentka, and Nemze. So this is a 5v5 of 44. But there are two subs in this team. So two players who can fill in gaps if in case anybody is not available. Alright, I hope that is a bit clear for everyone. I'm gonna check to see if the lobby is up. And Is it yet? Is it yet? It is. Alright, a little bit of clicking behind the scenes. And here we go. All players already in the lobby, nice on time. Exactly at 9 p.m., ready to battle it up. Lord Vader apparently just woke up. So maybe he will get a few coffees in, get his juices pumping, and perform as the best as he can. It is a 4v4, excuse me for the earlier um, mishap. So 4 players and 2 substitute players. Like any bar tournament, it will commence with choosing the maps. Each teams get a ban vote and then the I propose we use Shadow Whisper as arbiter, or we can ban first. Go ahead. All right, as you can see in the chat, a little bit of back and forth going on to see who is gonna roll, who is gonna start with the first ban. And Baranek Bartzi is rolling at 29. 96 from Tinebus. Oh my god. He's feeling lucky, I guess. So he will get the first ban? Or maybe the first pick? The first ban, like Banetsky just said. Yo, Maslakat, welcome to the stream. It is your team. Alright, you're rooting for Poland. I have to stay a little bit neutral, of course, but yeah. So the first ban is Omega Valley by Tenables. And the Polish guys, they banned the Boulder Beach map. So Kolmogorov Remake will be the first map of this evening. It will be a best of 3, so these guys will play 3 matches, or 2 if somebody actually makes 2-0 and wins 2 times in a row. We're having a bit of an issue with the 2 subs are not allowed to be spectating on the French time, on the French side. They are welcome to join the stream and look at it like that. Excuse me. Alright. We have the spectator out of the game. And we are ready to go. Let's turn on a little bit of music. The excellent bar music. Ooh, it's the good song. It's the hype song. Pum pa pum. Here we go, boys and girls. Hey Palada, welcome to the stream. Elidrit is gonna destroy them for sure. We'll see. We'll see. 35 OS. He has the highest, I think, of everybody, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Lord Vidor is the highest OS in this game with 35.68. Alright, we're loading in. I'm sure these players' heartbeat are rising at the moment. We can see a few drawings being put out. Both team leaders explaining the last minute tactics. Hibby seems to be going high up on the hill, trying to get to be really offensive. We have the red player not on the eco side. That is also interesting. The team leader from the French team is on the eco spot though. We have RKX in the back for the red team. That's unfortunate. I prepared this, but it's reset. And sorry about that. Let me quickly do it like that. It's the first time that I've used this widget. There we go. For a little bit of information for you guys. 50 seconds to go if they don't force start. Still anxiously being drawn on a map by the French team. Are the red guys drawing? No. Red guys are keeping their cool in the Polish tradition. Oh, we do have a first ping here. Interesting drawings. I don't know what to make of it. If this is actual tactic involved, I think F-Sir is indicating that he wants these mixes in advance on his lane. Lord Vader also wants these two mixes, I guess, and go also for the next two. Which leaves the blue player with not too many mixes actually. Alright, let's get rid of the drawings and see what the spawn. We have Hibby as Armada. We have Baraski as Cortex, RXK in the back as Cortex, and Hizzy as Cortex. So a primarily Cortex team with a Hibby. Oh, actually no. Nicely. No. Hibby is Armada. So 3 Cortex player and 1 Armada. Tenebo as an eco player is going Armada versus RKX being Cortex. Lord Vader is Cortex. Cortex and Cortex. So one more Armada player compared to the French side on the Polish side. Lord Vader indicating to Eledrit to advance and to take the hill. Earlier games in the War of the Brits, we've seen com bombs going in over the sea and attacking this position. I'm wondering if anybody is already going for an air lab. Nope, not on the French side, and not on the Polish side. So, no aerial units as of yet. And the first scouting going on by Hibby, sending his bots over the hill. Finding out a little bit of useful information here. Where is the blue player? We have Tinebus also coming out with his tick stream. Probably gonna get this first kill of the day. No, Hibby makes a run for it. No shots fired yet. Hibby is penetrating quite far actually now in the backline. He wants to find out where other players are. It is struggling to get up the hill, but it's making it. Then it was trying to intercept. And down goes the first tick. And I think there was a tick going down here as well. Now it is Tinebus trying to charge in, finding out some information on the backline, but he has forgotten a tick. No, he spotted it. Thank you, Lost Commander. Welcome to the stream. It is a bit difficult, this Polish name. Yo, Shaman. Welcome to the stream. You're playing the winner? Alright. Next week then. We have a bit of a battle going on here on the hill, but also Lord Feeder advancing on Baranek Barzi. Ooh, unfortunate for Haxi. These sticks are getting quite a bit of his eco down. He is not really responding that fast on getting it out. One tick survives and is gonna try to get some more damage down. But it is denied. Still, 2 mixes, a few windmills, not bad, not bad. Rix immediately sharing his units with Harsky to help him defend the front and give him some time to rebuild his economy. Nice move there from the Polish side. Sentry is heating up now as well. Elidrit moving in on Hibi. He's not agreeing on the fast expansion on Hibi and wants to push him out. He has the height advantage. Now getting invaded from 2 sides. And it looks like blue team will be taking the center. Hibi is forced to retreat. Elidrit also almost has his LLTs down, while Hibi is still busy repairing and maybe reclaiming some stuff. Again, with a lot Tinebus being very aggressive, while RKX is still in the back, now sending his first stream of units to the front. It looks like French is taking the initiative and being the more aggressive team in the beginning of this game. Tinebus now penetrating the front line quite heavily. 4 ticks and 6 brute. No, yeah, are they brutes? No, pounds. The French team now in trouble from the push from the Polish team leader, but add his first 2 commanders down on the left side. Let's see who is the quickest with reclaiming or resurrecting this side. Oh, but Barnabatsky is in trouble now. He lost his commander, losing his BP. Soon probably be losing his lab. No, he managed to save the lab. Still, quite a bit of damage here. So, who's making it to those juicy metal spots on the floor? 2 commanders. That is, if I'm not mistaken, 2.4k metal. And it is the blue team, the French, that is reclaiming the metal quickly. And that's gonna be huge for the French. This should allow, if they are smart, to funnel the metal to their backline and getting up to tier 2 very fast. That's 1 commander eating. Sacrificing his resbot to get a bit of the last one, but Barnabarsky has been given a commander. I haven't noticed who gave it, but he is now getting the other commander, so that's squad medal pretty much the same. Hefty battles going on here in the beginning. The Polish trying to push back now and getting some damage done on the blue player in the middle. Elidrit is forced to build some LLTs in his base. He didn't lose that much though. Just one, or not even one solar. And now they can push back on Hibby. Battle for the middle is going strong. Oh, Elidrit is getting a nice reinforcement here. A lot of rocket bots on Haxi's army, shooting down on the Borg of Efstir. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is not looking good for the French. Besieged from two sides. That is 4 armies here battling it out in the middle, joined by a 5th army. Who will be the victor? Who can name himself King of the Hill for a few moments? It's gonna be the French. Elidrit making a move and trying to get on top of the hill. No, he charges for Hibby. Still leaves 2 armies facing Banabarski, the red team leader. Elidrit making it over the hill with a few pawns, but they get intercepted. Big battles going on all fronts right now. Front under heavy fire, north side and the south side. East side? Well, the right side. Elidrit being faced to move his commander a bit. Ooh, that's a few rockets coming at him. So, yep, as expected, both teams have advanced to tier 2 on the eco side. Probably gonna hand out the advanced constructors now to their teammates. Polish going for Twitchers and Combat Engineers, and the French side going for the Constructors. Hibby manages to recapture the center spot. Barnabarski looks like he's trying to cap on the east side, but Efstir is still strong versus Haxi. 27 OS versus 26 OS, hardly any difference. But it looks like the French is invading on this side now pretty heavily. Elidrit wasting a little forward operation here from Orange. RKX losing 2 mexes and a few LLTs. But he has fiends to intercept them. Smart move from the blue player. He knows he's gonna lose this unit, so control D him, destructing him to deny the reclaim. Won't be that much for one pawn, but still, you never know, it might make a difference. Ducks firing away, a red team trying to make a run for it and get into the back line, but yeah, they are a lot faster than the Ducks, so he might be able to get a few through, but there's still quite a bit coming for him. Nope, he doesn't get through. Both teams frantically trying to penetrate the front line. FC is still pushing with his T1 units. He's outnumbering the yellow player quite a lot. But these fiends are able to actually stop a push. FC going for it again. He is getting a few through now. This side, nah, there's an LLT. I don't think these three bots will do very much. Ducks fighting away at the bottom, taking advantage of the height and coming down now on the... No. I was thinking he might be able to go for the Warden, but he's not doing it right now. And he's running into some fiends. That will be quite painful. Loses a few, but still maintains the advantage over the yellow player. Ooh, Eldritch in trouble here now. Ooh, getting chased by a fiend who retreats. Some hounds in the nick of time coming for the defense of the Eldritch commander. Tenebos saving here. His, oh, I think it was Tenebos units. Probably been shared by now. Yep, we can see the Hound stream coming forwards. Hounds are very good against T1. This might bring a lot of problems for Hibby. They also are excellent in sniping a com. He has no choice to retreat. Ooh. Fiend going up in a fiery bolt of explosions. Axie going on the hill, getting this nice reclaim done. Oh, he's going for an LT. Trying to keep the penetrations to a minimum, but FC taking advantage of that opportunity, has transitioned into vehicles and is bringing out the brutes. But yeah, these thugs are a good match for the brute, I do believe, so oh, we got Sheldon's climbing over the hill with a Raider bot and with a Jammer bot. This might be a big ass problem for FCID. Blue player has seen the damage, or Tenebos in this case has seen the damage, the potential damage. He's going for the commander. A big push on the south side now, while Lord Vader seems to have secured the advanced position of Baranek Barsi. Big battle, four armies facing each other right now. Yellow, purple, blue a little bit of Tenebos, and F-Sir is in trouble now. Shelly's will probably be able to get this down without a response. He has to retreat, he's seen the danger, and he's losing his vehicle plant. So while the French have secured their left side, let's call it, right side seems to be getting capped by the Polish. Interesting, interesting. Hounds charging forward. They need to do something about these Sheldons because they won't be able to get anywhere closer. Usually a good tactic for this is get up a T1 tick stream to confuse these artillery bots. But they are still getting free reign. Oh! May have been disabled now. Nice moves. Maybe now the Hounds can do some damage on him. Only one down. Two down. Not that much damage. Nice try though from the French, trying to disable the ball of Sheldons. Oh, we have the first aerial units inbounds. We have the French team leader who has made a flying bot lap. Flying bot lap. Who is building his air force, and our XK, the eco player on the other side, is doing the same. But he is ahead with quite a bit. Already with 20 Valiants. And just a few on Tenebos' side. Oh! I missed it. Is it the yellow commander? Yeah. Haxi has lost his commander now. That's quite incredible. I also missed what happened with the Sheldons. Aerial response from Tenebos, getting the shurikens down. The French side is indeed a bit ahead on the production right now. Actually, quite a bit ahead now. Hey Commander Zod, this is honestly the most interesting game I've seen in this map. Yeah, it's been up and down and a real roller coaster up to now. We have some bombers coming in now. Quite a bit. Bombers. 15 of them. We will see if Tenebos is attentive enough to intercept this bombing run. He can use quite a big of a fighter wall to protect him though, so this might be big. He be going down, and that was the last commander. Weren't even able to use those bombers. Oh my god. Nicely done from the French. They take in the first points. You can see the difference in eco quite heavily here. Let's see who is top DPS today. It is Haxi. A losing Polish guy has the biggest amount of damage done. Very, very nice game. 21 minutes and it's already over. On to the next one. Alright, so what is gonna be the next map? Probably these teams taking a few minutes to gather their senses, to cool down their heart rate, and to start thinking about the next bout. French ahead. Will Poland be able to recover from this? Indeed. So Tenebas is calling for a logistic pause. If you don't mind, I'm gonna do the same, and I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. It looks like the players are still enjoying a little well-earned, deserved break. So, I found some few interesting facts about Poland, if you all are interested. Apparently, they are the inventors of vodka. It is highly disputed, of course, with the Russians, but apparently Poland has the first record of creating vodka. They also have the largest castle in Europe. And also the oldest restaurant in Europe. It has been open since 1245. Can you imagine? An 800-year-old restaurant? Alright, let's get back to the stream. Well, back to the lobby. And let's see which map are they going to choose. Maybe gives me a time to read a bit of the chat. Apologies for the 5-minute delay, I can't really interact with you guys that well. How is this game so close? Monkas, it was very exciting. Not really close. France is dominating the medal spots in the mid. Yeah, maybe, but still, Poland was pushing back quite heavily. France has been ahead all game. Poland has been fighting very well. Should have dropped his base. No. I guess, yeah. A few minutes ago was, well, 5 minutes ago, we've seen Poland lose the first bout and Maslakot being a pretty disappointed in that, but no worries, no worries. They still have a chance to get back into this game on the next map. and equalize the score. It looks like they have chosen Boulder as their map. Whoa, that is a map I haven't seen for quite a long time. With the naval components. Okay, a big back line. This is gonna be an interesting game. This is gonna be very interesting. The score is 1-0, Gogo. Thank you, Zod. I will be sure to do the VOD. I don't have it on automatic actually, RLTU. I try to avoid getting copyrighted or like, you know, getting warnings from Twitch if you play some music that is copyrighted, so I don't do it automatically. I try to edit a little bit before actually posting the VOD. Yes, indeed, Commander Zot. PTAC is playing on Poland1. They will have their matchup next week. Poland1 is one of the teams who have been auto-qualified because they passed the threshold of 200 OS. I can show you guys a bit of a graphic later what the other teams are. But we now have the start of the next map, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go! We have some frantic pinging now from the Polish side, showing a little bit more of a little bit more enthusiasm and a little bit of more nervousness on the beginning of this the second bot, excuse me. Yeah, so they are solid teams indeed. I've shown the OS slides earlier. They are quite close to each other. And we have some good players. And like we all know, OS isn't everything. There's quite a few players with low values. OS playing very well, maybe intentionally or not intentionally. We'll leave that in the middle. But still, we have an interesting start positions here. Both teams doing the same on the top. French team leader is taking a very aggressive point here in the middle. Well, the top middle, let's call it top middle. Yeah, it's quite different on the bottom lane as well. Babylord and Haxkey are mirrored, but RKX and Space Drunk are not. Interesting, interesting. So I guess the red player is gonna go quickly for this island, or maybe quickly into the ocean. Getting some naval units up, maybe, maybe. I don't know if this is deep enough for naval units to pass, actually. Yes, Volchak, I have, and I have used your pictures already for my presentation, but I haven't done it in game yet because I didn't know for sure if you were 100% ready. But I will be sure to make it for. We'll add it tomorrow. All right, we are go. Elitrit and Barnaski facing off with both of Cortex commanders. Ternebos is going Cortex now. He has switched from his previous Armada game to Cortex. Lord Feeder also Cortex, so we have a complete Cortex French side. If I'm not mistaken, yep. On the Polish side we have Cortex on the top. We have Cortex in here. HBX going Cortex and getting his air lab up already. RX being Cortex and getting a naval lab. So quite a diverse start from the Polish. With the top lane going for the ground. And the bottom lane for the air and naval. Also, Space Drunk is building his naval lab. But Lord Feeder is going bots and is not going to face up the air. Husky pushing out a scout to see where the other players are. Plotting out his routes, as you can see here. Lord Vader using some ticks to get some scouting done, while this scout will, of course, alert the French team about the Polish Air Force being built already. We have the first unit, the first naval unit from Elidrit going over to Barnarski, and he doesn't have a unit yet. I would have thought maybe if Elidrit in this moment would be a little bit more aggressive, he could do some damage with his herring. It has almost no DPS, but still would be able to disrupt a little bit the progress from the red player. Oh, we have some torpedoes being launched. Yep. RKX losing his construction units to a sub. He doesn't seem to have anything here that can respond to that. He has to be fast and he's creating his own sub as well. But yeah. Space Drunk going for the eco disruption on his sub, not immediately facing off. Unfortunate. He doesn't have his sub out yet, he could have gone for this. That's two less aggressive moves from the French side. They are taking it a little bit more conservatively. Barnabarsky in trouble now, being pushed by Elidrit's naval fleet. He has a sub coming out though to take care of those. The lonely sub of Space Drunk is still harassing a little bit on this side. He could have... no, it's too late now. A 1v1 sub battle and he is a little bit low on HP. Oh, it's gonna be a battle of the subs. The hunt for Red October is on, ladies and gentlemen. Who will win? Looks like the Polish sub. Oh! Ooh, he almost manages to dodge that torpedo, but still goes down. That's big for RKX, so now we can advance. If you are surprised that the commander can shoot in the water, he can shoot if he is in low water. As long as his arm is above water level, he can use his D-gun. But he's now getting pushed a little bit from the naval units in here. He can actually get a little bit... Elidrit, come on, be a little bit more aggressive, man. Push these back. The sub is an issue though. They don't have anything against subs, so maybe add a destroyer in the mix. Here we go. An oppressor, excuse me. Oppressors can fire at subs with depth charges. Oh! Yes, this is big from Poland. This is a problem for the French. They do have some anti-aerial units left, but the bombers are flying blind. Do manage to get one mix. Probably gonna get a few more. There is no air lap on the French side. These bombers have a free reign. Actually using now a transport to go over here. I don't really know what his plan is. Maybe he's gonna go for a combo. Yep, he's taking it further ahead. Going for the second time, maybe even for the third. Oh, we have another Polish player advancing on the side as well. There is no anti-air up, I think. So yeah, he's going for the lap of Space Drunk. Space Drunk is still reclaiming medal, hasn't seen the bomb going in, and bye-bye lap. Nice move from the Poles, very, very nicely done. Yep, they have conquered the ocean on the south side. Space Drunk has to retreat and will have to be careful as to not get... he still has a... Oh, unfortunate for the Poles. This could have been big. One sub does a bit of a damage to a commander. Quite a bit of a damage if it's maxed out correctly. Oh! The Poles sacrificing one of their commanders to get the other one down. Space Drunk is down a commander, is down his lab. Nice move from the Poles. They will be able to push this side hard now. Excuse me. Tinnibal's going for a jellyfish, a coastal torpedo launcher. We don't see that very much. Aldred also making one on his side, trying to cap them at least the naval part of the map on the north side. If the Poles are they are happily cruising by. They won't be able to shoot this mix, but still looking for valid targets. This naval lap from Tinnibal's is wide open. Both commander have eaten both sides have eaten one commander, I think, on this side. The medal difference is a little bit now on the red team's favor. And that's 2 destroyers out for Banabarski. Herrings, 1 destroyer, a few frigates. That is lucky for Tinnibal's. So Lord Feeder did manage to transition to air and actually saved Tinnibal's air lap here with the shurikens. Battle is intensifying, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting more and more interesting. More and more units. Ooh, we have a shuriken push here on the naval fleet, but the herrings managed to get it down before they get EMP'd. Aldred in trouble now. Losing his coastal torpedo. A few ships maybe being lost. Only 1, 2 ships on the red side. Aldred did lose about half his HP right there. Tinnibal's is still frankly trying to defend his base. Getting besieged now from 2 sides. Aldred is way too busy to deal with the red player. He cannot help his team leader. And Tinnibal's on 6% HP right now. Oh, painful. The team leader uses another commander. The French team loses another commander, so their team leader is out. And we had Space Drunk losing his commander here. I guess Lord Vader has given his commander to Space Drunk. The French a little bit of in the ropes right now. Metal production is showing a little bit, about 13% for the Polish. Both guys being very conservative with their naval fleet. Actually, Baranek Barsi, Jesus Christ, I can't do this. It has a rest stop out, so yeah. Elidrit has to retreat. Tinebos is completely out. He's probably asking his teammates to have at least one. Oh, and he loses the one he gets. Or has gotten still. Might maybe have sneaked a little bit of a base here on the side. Axie now moving his commander back after that really successful com bomb we saw earlier. And pretty much secured the south side together with HKL. And the naval is a free reign for the Polish side. I'm gonna eat up now the mixes from... Come on, reclaim it. We'll probably see that in a minute. And north side now getting pushed. It is not looking good for the French, ladies and gentlemen. It would be interesting for the competition if Poland manages to equalize the score to a 1-1. Then the final map will be the decider, but it's not over yet. The French are refusing to give up. They are not waving the white flag as of yet. It is not over until the fat lady sings, they think by themselves. Red player is bearing down now on Elidrit. Trying to push through now. He realizes he is outnumbering Elidrit's army. Oh, when Elidrit loses his commander as well on the north side. That's only one commander left for the French. And that means the complete sea is dominated by Poland. It's looking quite bleak for the French. Metal production is also now very much on the red side. Poland marching on. They do have a little bit of an issue now with the Salamanders coming in on their main base. On their base. Oh. Ow, these things hurt. Will they be able to get the lab down? Maybe they spot the... Yep, there they go for the converters. Ah, he has moved his units in the water. Not the best of moves, I do believe. He has to be on the shore to be able to fire the lasers. Shurikens won't do very much against these. They are very EMP resistant. Still trying to. Nice response from Haxkey, but he has to now make a run for it because he's being chased by lashers. French are obviously not giving up. Still trying to make a play here on the south side where they still have the possibility to cross. But yeah, north side naval is now moving in to deny their access to the other side of the map. This is a big push from the French. Haxi is in a bit of an issue here right now. He's gonna lose his backside. Oh, is he gonna lose his BP as well? He is. Is he gonna lose his lab? Yes, he is. Is he gonna lose his tier 2 lab? Oh my god. These salamanders are wrecking. Jesus Christ. And they just keep on trucking on to the next target. The Poles are at the moment unable to stop this push. More salamanders coming in to finish the job and get Haxi out of here. Just when you think the French are down and under and about to lose, they pull out a move like this. Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking incredible. The French pushing back also on their metal production. But now purple player is moving in on the backline of the blue player, while he has one salamander to deal with in his backline. And there are no units who will be able to stop him. This one shuriken will not be able. Ooh, he's gonna lose a lot with that. That is 2 bases down by Tenebos. Nice macroing from the French team leader there, using the salamanders that he probably got from Lord Feeder, I do believe. Where is the lab? Ooh. But the Poles now advancing on the last French commander. Space Drunk, you gotta make a run for it if you're gonna survive this. Halski using his commander now to get rid of that salamander and rebuilding his position in the back. Here, of course, the shurikens are effective in stopping the brute advance. Macro could have been better there. But Lord Feeder manages to stop them, but Banabarsky is pushing in with even more. He has his own salamanders now. He's stealing the French idea and is using it for his own. Has created an amphibious complex and moving in on the last French commander, who is still quietly building away more energy. Actually gonna use his commander to get a few units down. He has to be very careful though. They can't lose this commander. French on the ropes now though. And there goes the last commander. Well played, Poland. Well fucking played. Advancing on the naval side on both sides. Really nice place here on the bottom. And the red player being able to push out the top, completely owning the sea. With the last salamander push, which was quite impressive from Tenebos on the French side, getting quite a bit of damage done on the Polish backline. But yeah, they only have one commander left, and the Poles manage to snipe it down. That is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Really interesting and good for the excitement level of this bout. And we seem to be moving immediately to the last map, which is gonna be Omega Valley V1.01. Maybe they will give me some time to read a bit of the chat messages. Oh my god, there's been quite a bit of them. Yes, Himsir. Welcome to the chat. It is 1-0. Polska Gorum. I have no idea what that means, but Masculat, I am with you. Game 1 was won by France, so it is a 1-1 now. In like 7 minutes they kill all commanders. Yeah, a nice prediction. Coenzel, you were absolutely right, eh? Tuchache. Last time I played this map, I tried to transport 10 grunts to the other side. Okay. The other team lost before it dropped though. Transports? What the fuck? You can't. You didn't notice you can just cross? The ships would kill my precious grunts. Okay. Plus I avoid any pork the land players will place. No way, they have it. They have LLT in base when it's 2 land bridges. Ah, that's a nice, interesting tactic. That's true to touch. Alright, I'm sorry I cannot read all these chat messages because the next game is already on the way. Omega Valley for the last and deciding game. Who will bring home the victory? Who will be able to qualify for the next round? Will it be French or will it be Poland? What do you guys think? Any predictions in chat? We've seen this map played in the Battle of the Brits as well. There are a 6.5 mexes, high value mexes in the middle, where probably most of the action will be going down. We've seen that also in the last game of the UK1 team versus UK2 team. Looks like the French are right on the edge and keen on getting that middle. The Poles taking a little bit of a more conservative spot there. Alright, we're not starting, that gives me the opportunity. Thank a few of you guys. Fall Knight 2020-77. Fall Knight, thank you for the follow. Maslokot, thank you for the follow. Coinzel, thank you for the follow. Aus Wolfman, also thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Really like to see you guys enjoying the stream and giving me some love there. If you do like the content, you know where to find the button, right? Okay, let's look. From these drawings, it is clear that the Hadxi is pushing his team onto the middle, maybe wanting his commanders to start a little bit closer to the front line, like the French are showing on the other side. Looks like Lord Vader wants to cap on the top side. And Elidrit maybe will be building a support line in here, trying to keep up with Poles. And we have a go. We are live for the last bouts. Cortex, 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 and Armada. Almost a complete Cortex side on the Polish. Also a heavy... Nice one. Armada player on both teams, immediately getting a transport out, both commanders boosting each other. Tenabel's immediately boarding that commander and will be very, very quickly on to the center spot. Really nicely done from the French. The Poles are nowhere near the middle yet, ignoring the very, very juicy mix spots right here. 6.5. It is, yeah, more than 5 times more than any of the other spots on the map. 1.9, the top is a little bit more richer, but yeah, This is huge. If 10 of us can get all of these and put up some pork, denying the Poles the rich side here, they might take an early medal advantage right here, boys and girls. Hello, Randy. Thank you. Excuse me. Welcome to the chat. I've been talking to you a little bit before, but this is the first time I see you talking in here. Hope you're enjoying the content. It has been a very exciting match, though. It's been incredible. If this is a prelude for the next matches of this tournament, this is gonna be a really juicy. Tenebel's getting his pork down, prioritizing some LLTs over the mixes right now. Oh, Hibby going for the top side, which seemed to be Lord Vader's plan, but the Poles have it both sides first. Interesting tactic, ignoring the middle and going for the top side first. They probably anticipated the French to go immediately for the middle, have adapted their tactics around that, and are trying to surround the middle spot right now. Barabarski advancing on the middle. Space Drunk still being a little bit conservative, now getting up his bot lap really slowly. He needs the medal. Maybe the commander, the team leader from the French, could share some medal over. Help him out getting that bot lap finished. You have 2 penetrating rovers, or rascals. The Cortex variant of the rover. Yep, and he will be able to do some damage here. Maybe he can use the transport to pick those up? He is! Trying to though. It's not working. But luckily there's a few shurikens. Nice. Actually just EMPing these poor little rascals and eating them up. Ah, one is getting away. But slowly and surely he's being eaten. Oh, there's another one already. Replacing the eaten body. There's now 2 guys eating the rovers. Interesting. Will we see some more rovers coming out? Yeah. Actually, there are some tanks now coming in from the French side. Banabarski starting his contest for the middle, his charge for the middle. X Enigma. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Lord Vader has taken the opportunity of me focusing on the little rover fight over here to cap the north side of the mountain. He is getting artillery down now, has a shell shocker, and gets out of there. Realizing he's outmatched here on the top with 4 of the Januses moving in on the rest of the base on the top. That would mean the Poles will cap the north side. Our XK has already capped the south side and is now completing the circle around the French team leader, who is all alone in the middle but does have a big medal advantage right there. Using maces right now. Yeah, indeed, Zad. Tenebus does know the map, but I kinda like this counter tactic from the Poles. Getting both top sides. RXK is denying Space Drunk to advance and can push some pressure on Tenebus. If Hibi manages to secure the north side, he will be able to do the same on Tenebus's north side, so that it will be 3 sides. Let's see how the French team leader can deal with 3 guys bearing down on his center position. He's being very aggressive on the south side. Mace is shooting down on RXK's advanced position. Getting down the LLTs. Getting pretty low on his commander's health, but does manage to push back Tenebus. Now he is being besieged from the north side and from Barnazabarski. The Poles are advancing on the center position. The French team leader is in a heap of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good for Tenebus. He needs to be able to do something. Has artillery coming down on all sides. Getting ticks out to confuse the artillery. That's already 4 Wolverines coming down. Elrid does manage to provide some support and alleviate some pressure from the north side. Will the team leader from the French remain the king of the center? Space Drunk and Elidrid do need to advance on these positions or the center is gone. Tenebus is getting a little bit tired of these Wolverines and trying to make a move on them, but he has a lot of LLTs facing him and he's forced to move back. Oh, big push coming in from Hibi right now. The Januses having free reign on the center base. Ooh, painful as well. A few blitzes bearing down on him and he explodes. Down goes the king of the center. French team leader again losing his commander. The Polish tactic seemed to have worked out. Taking a more conservative spawning position and going for the mountains instead of the rich and a very tempting center. Yep, and the red team can now eat a bit of metal here, actually quite a bit of metal, 3.13k of metal. And yeah, the advantage in metal is already showing and Poland is smelling blood, ladies and gentlemen. They are advancing. They have noticed that the French have lost an important position and are now going in for the kill. That's blue base gone. That is purple base gone pretty soon. We have a commander being blown to smithereens. Yes, I think this is a GG. Maybe the French will be able to get back on this. Lord Vader has taken an interesting tactic in nuking down his favorite north spot. Shooting down from the hills downwards. I need to take a little drink, my throat is getting sour from all this. Well, French are not giving up yet. Space Drunk getting chased, but has hardly no damage as of yet. Manages to eat the units that come to him. But yeah, artillery in this case is not the best solution, but pounders are. Lovely to see the French not giving up, and we actually have Lord Vader using a transport to get into the back of Banabarski, the red players, the Polish team leader side. Manages to get it down. Almost run into an anti-air unit. He should be able to walk down it. Well, actually it's pretty high. I don't know if this commander can go down this hill. Very nice positioning there from Banabarski. He looked into his crystal ball and he actually predicted this tactic from the French. Probably using his extensive knowledge and experience in this game. And we have another commander going down, this time on the Polish side it looks like. Yep, Arky X was a little bit too enthusiastic about the last push. But yeah, now looking pretty bleak for Space Drunk. Yup. 40%, 30%, 10%. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So that means the very offensive positioning from Lord Vader. They've given up. The French have given in the towel. Poland takes it home, ladies and gentlemen. Poland takes home the win. Oh my god. Nicely done from the Poles. They were building up their strategy around what the French would do. They knew they would capture the front, or the center I mean. And they were rushing the front, the top side of the mountain, the south side of the mountain, and actually being able to push the French team leader out of the center and bringing home the win. That is a 2-1. Poland advances to the next round, and one of the French teams will be going home crying to mommy. Alright, 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 alright. So, let's have a look. Where's my OBS? Here's my OBS. Let's have a look at what the future may bring. So we have 2-1 here. Let's bring up the roster. Give me 1 second, please. So, as you can see, we had Poland 1 versus France 1 here on the bottom. Poland will advance and will face UK Team 2. Interesting. The Poles will have a very hard matchup in the next game. UK2 is one of the teams with over 200 OS. I think that is the pro team if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Randy, you will know who will be your opponent. Let's also see the matches who are coming up. I think I had a slideshow for that. Upcoming games. Here we go. So here on the bottom you can see tomorrow's matches. We have China versus Czechia, the Czech Republic. We have the other French team going into action against Slovakia. Also a very interesting bout, I think. This will be cast by my friend RLT. Show him some love as well. He is trying to get affiliated. And we have Brazil versus the USA also tomorrow, but actually in a few hours for me. I am thinking I'm gonna try to take a nap, and if I wake up in time, I'm gonna cast that one as well. I'm really interested to see how the Americans will fare against the Brazilians. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. I do ask you, if you have it in you, if you have the balls, if you want to protect your nation, if you want to protect the honor of the nation that you are fighting for or that you are living in, feel free to join the Nation War Discord and to get ready for next season. Of course, you can't enter for this ongoing tournament, but there will be a lot of opportunities and a lot of interesting battles to be fought if you are interested in that. So please feel free, join the Nations War Discord. You can PM me, you can PM Tenebos or one of the other admins in the Nation Wars Discord, and they will invite you. There is a bot where you can automatically choose your nations, and you can get in contact with your fellow countrymen, and you can start practicing. I have done that for my nation as well, for Belgium, and I know RLTU is trying to do that for Lithuania, and we have another few nations who are getting interested in participating in this tournament. Thank you all for watching. I hope you will have a very nice evening, and I should be back in about 3 hours for the next match. Thank you, everybody. I can't rate because I have the delay, so sorry for whoever is streaming at the moment. I cannot send you more viewers. I can just click stop streaming, and that's it. So, thank you all for watching. If you like the content, please show me some love. Also, please get in touch with us if you feel you would like to defend Jesus Christ. I think I'm just